Daenerys Targaryen. She says she is the mother of dragons. But would you trust her with your kids? Her father was a maniac. She palled around with Dothraki terrorists. She asked the city of Karth for a government bailout. Then she lost 3 baby dragons after placing them in an unlocked wooden box. An unlocked wooden box. This Khaleesi wants to be queen of the 7 kingdoms, but can she be trusted? Daenerys Targaryen. Wrong for dragons. Wrong for the realm. Paid for by the Committee to Protect Dragons.
We don't know anything about him.
He was never really vetted.
Is he really the true-born son of Robert Baratheon?
All over the 7 kingdoms, people are asking the same question. Who is the real King Joffrey? The people of Westeros are hurting. Winter is coming. Crop yields are falling, and the price of fuel is going up.
The cost of peat moss is through the thatched roof.
And this young and inexperienced king takes advice from a whoremongering imp and has launched an illegal war in the north. What is King Joffrey hiding? This is not our kind of family values. King Joffrey. What a bastard.
What a bastard.
Paid for by the young Baratheons for freedom. Robb Stark. He's the biggest celebrity in the North. But his father was a traitor. He arrested his own mother. His bastard brother deserted the Night's Watch. And he couldn't defend his own castle. Worst of all, Robb Stark hasn't stopped the wildlings from invading our lands and taking our jobs. He even has an illegal alien for a nanny. And now he wants to be king in the North? King? Some people say he's really a wolf. Some people say he eats dead people. We can't wait until it's too late. Send a raven to Winterfell now and tell Robb Stark to go back home. Stop eating dead people and defend the damn wall. This ad paid for by Crossbows GPS.
You shouldn't have to pay to talk to the people closest to you, or the people who used to be. That's why Umbrella Wireless is proud to announce the new Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan. Now you'll get unlimited calls to your best buddy, your mom, or Cindy, once she realizes that you're seriously meant for each other and should stop screening your calls. Now the 30 minutes of agonizing silence where you're both afraid to hang up may drain your battery, but it won't drain your wallet. And you'll get unlimited calls just to check if she still cares enough to pick up, with no extra charges. With the Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, your phone will automatically answer calls from your ex, because maybe she finally realizes that you're the only one for her and wants to get coffee sometime. Now, after lonely nights of looking at pictures of the road trip you took together when everything was great, your misspelled texts are absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for is the booze. The Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, because she wants you back. She just doesn't know it yet.
When you can't find anything to watch on cable, you get bored. When you get bored, you listen to radio cooking shows. When you listen to radio cooking shows, you invite a friend over for dinner. When you invite a friend over for dinner, you use twice as many beans. When you use twice as many beans, you expel deadly farts that kill your friend's dog. When you kill your friend's dog, your friend becomes unstable. When your friend becomes unstable, you're sued for everything you're worth. When you're sued for everything you're worth, you're thrown to the streets. When you're thrown to the streets, you devote your life to world domination. When you devote your life to world domination, you become an evil fascist overlord. When you become an evil fascist overlord, old friends plot their revenge. When old friends plot their revenge, you are shot in the back of the head. And when you're shot in the back of the head, you miss your jazzercise appointment. Don't miss your jazzercise appointment. Upgrade to Indirect TV. Go online or call 1-800-IRECT-TV.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
Most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
Well, hello, my fellow Americans and all of my fellow liberty lovers across the globe. It is I, your lovable host, El Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. And yes, I did check again today, as I do every day. It is Wednesday, otherwise known as Hump Day, May the 20th in the year of our Lord 2015. As we crest the hump of the midweek, I know some people get the midweek blues, but let not your heart be troubled, for you are here with me right now, in this very instant, in this moment of time, where all is good and all is bright, and everything will be all right. And no, I did not intend for that to be a rhyme. I'm a poet and didn't even know it. Folks, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here speaking before you again today. And if you would do me the honor of, if you have something on your mind that to add to the conversation that we're having this evening, give me a buzz or a call or a ring or a phone, whatever term that you use to dial the phone at this toll-free number, 603-835-3224. That's 603-835-3224. Now, if you do listen to this program in a replay in syndicated form, know that the program is live between 7 and 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and that at any time between those hours, you can give me a buzz at 603-835-3224, even if you cannot hear the show live, if you just have something on your mind. But, hey, feel free to listen to the show over and over again on one of the many and growing number of syndicated networks across the interwebs. I don't know the difference between interweb and internet. I'm at a loss. I haven't looked it up. I'm sure if I Googled it, I'd probably be able to figure it out and find out exactly what that means. But I haven't, so I don't know at the moment. But maybe someday when I really think that I should know it or really want to know it, then I will just go ahead and find the answer. Isn't that wonderful? How you can find an answer to something by simply just typing it into Google or Yahoo search or Bing search or what are the others? Ask a search. Didn't that used to be Jeeves, Ask Jeeves or something? Now it's just Ask. A lot of changes in the interwebs, if you will, and a lot of changes, period, with technology over the past few years. The internet doesn't look anything. If a person, just for example, if a person were to, if they were to like be taken out of society, maybe they went to jail for something, like say back in 2008. Well, let's go a whole decade. 2005. Now, 2005, what was the big social media site? It was, I do believe at that time, it was MySpace. And you had to Ask Jeeves and you had Google and things looked a lot different on the internet. YouTube, I think, was just getting started, so it wasn't really a huge thing yet. Vimeo and some of the other video channels were not up. I think Instagram wasn't around. Pinterest wasn't around in 2005. I think the biggest, if you wanted to share your photos, it wasn't Instagram. I think it was PhotoBucket was the big thing, right? It was PhotoBucket was a big photo file sharing network. There wasn't anything called Dropbox or Evernote at the time, and I think people were still trying to figure out how to actually do that in 2005. Now you fast forward, just a decade, and look what all we got. All that's changed. MySpace is struggling. They've rebranded themselves, and they're struggling just to maintain a smattering status quo of being in the top 20. It used to be the top, social network, and now they're just struggling to stay in the top 20. But we've got all kinds of other things. You got LinkedIn is all of a sudden, huge, and Twitter. 2005, there wasn't a Twitter either. I don't believe. Facebook was really at that particular point. It was still for college students. They hadn't yet gone in 2005. They hadn't yet gone to their open platform system, and just anybody could join. So things constantly change. And you have to go along with you have to keep up with those changes or you get left behind. And this is not just true in the internet or technology world, high tech world. We didn't have, 2005, I think we were just getting iPods. It was just small things, and I think that there was the MP3 player was trying to be the competitor to iPod. I had an MP3 player. I didn't get it. And I got a couple of I got a free MP3 player once, and you know how many songs this MP3, and this is how bad it was back then. I'd won a free MP3 player. MP3. It had enough storage capacity on it to hold 25 songs. I kid you not, 25 songs on an MP3 player. This is 2005, 2006. 25 songs. It was kind of useless, even back then. But today, there's no way in hell you're going to get an MP3 player with that's only going to hold 25 songs. It's going to hold 25 videos at minimum. But it isn't going to hold just 25 songs. But we didn't have, people weren't reading. There was no Kindle, 2005. There was, no ebooks. Barnes and Noble and some of the other large bookstores were still going pretty strong. As a matter of fact, Amazon was, just starting to build and go gangbusters in the used book business by bringing on outside sellers. So printed books were still big and huge and growing. 2005. And now we have, Borders is out of business. Barnes & Noble has been teetering for years now, just 10 years later. Even though the printed book is still king, ebooks have taken off. Yes, we had Netflix back in 2005. I have been a long-time Netflix subscriber. But they didn't have